Hello everyone, you're watching Getting It Hot with Rolf. I'm Rolf. Today we're making some smoked meatball subs. We're starting off with a pound of 80-20 chopped meat and a pound of sweet Italian sausage. You got 2 eggs, a half teaspoon each of black ground pepper, salt, and Italian seasoning, a quarter of an onion, finely chopped, with 3 cloves of garlic. I had 3/4 of a cup of panko seasoned breadcrumbs, and we're going to dump a half a cup of milk into it. Let it soak while we put everything else together. Give that a little mixing. Let that absorb the milk. Let's pop our seasoning in. Split it up a little bit. There we go. Get rid of that bowl. How about some onion? Everyone's got to have some onion. One of these days. I set up a tripod. I don't have a long enough arm to get over an overhead shot, so I'm back to using one hand to do this with. Once that milk gets absorbed into the breadcrumbs, we'll dump it right in there, and then we'll get to mixing. I'm going to put the recipe in the description, or the list of ingredients. Out. And then you take your hand and you go for it. Get that all combined thoroughly. I think you've got the idea. So let me put you guys down, and I will be back when this is mixed, and we'll make some meatballs. Hang on. Okay, we've got that all mixed. We're going to pull off a little bit. I'm using a scale. Some people use a scoop. I shoot for about 55 grams. It doesn't need to be exact. Yeah, 56 is good. And then you form it into a ball. I slap it between my hands, but at the moment I got a camera in my hand, so I can't really do that. But you get the idea. Now, I said when I'm doing these smoked, you don't have to smoke them. You can sear them in a pan, finish them in an oven. You can use an oven. You can just throw them on the grill, regular grill, doesn't matter. Or use what you got. These are really good. People love these. So I gotta go make a bunch more meatballs just like this, and I will be back. Hang tight. Alright, the meatballs are done. Got them in a tin, throw them in the fridge until they're ready to cook. Out of the 2 pounds plus the other ingredients, we've got 16, 20, 25. 25 of meatballs, huh? We'll make a bunch of meatball subs, hoagies here in Pennsylvania. Anyway, I'd like to take a minute and ask you if you could pick up a few cans of vegetables or something if you have a food bank in your neighborhood, and drop them off. It would help out some people, and it won't cost you a whole lot, and you feel good when you get done. Much appreciated. We'll be back to cook these up in a little while. Okay, we got our meatballs on the smoker. We'll be back in about an hour. Chuck them in the sauce and finish them off. We'll be ready to make some subs. Look at them. What do you think, Andy? Looking good? Let's get these in the sauce. Alright, we're going to finish them in the sauce. Give them another 15 minutes probably. And we're going to make some sandwiches. Got some garlic butter on these rolls. Toasting them up a little bit. It smells good. Put it over yonder and get some cheese on that.
Want that lid back on top of there, Rolf?
Yeah, they're as done as they're ever gonna get. Alright, a little provolone on here. Smells nicely. We'll throw that on the other grill. We'll be right back.